do you build a bridge between academia and society? Universities cannot operate in a vacuum, and society needs knowledge and skills that address the real challenges it faces. But through whom and where do universities interact with society? One of the goals for the BoostEuroTeQ project is to define how such bridge builders operate in practice. That is, what kinds of people align with the outlined profile of the learning professional.
From the beginning of this EuroTeQ project, we had the idea that there is somebody who needs to create courses, who needs to create reskilling and upskilling initiatives, who administers the courses that we have, who creates specific learning units. We needed to clarify what qualifies a person to be a learning professional. What are their backgrounds? What are their competencies? What are their key skills?
To this end, a qualitative study was conducted at EuroTeQ Alliance universities, in which they were asked to identify roles that fulfill the tasks of a learning professional, and to list the competencies required by people in such roles.
We see that the role is important, but it's not very explicit. So it's maybe a role that somebody takes in some tasks here and some tasks here, but there's no clear definition overall university, and there's no specific career track to become these learning professionals within the institution. So this was the aim, that we create this career track.
Everybody who is, for example, teaching, administration staff, developing training programs, training managers, those people can all be part of this career path, and that's the origin of the qualification framework.
The analysis from the study identified 4 major competency areas, each of which can be further divided into relevant sub-knowledge, sub-skills, and sub-competencies. But now that we know what a learning professional is, how can a person learn to become one?
We had a look what competences are needed, and we also had a look on the learning objectives. And out of this qualification framework and based on this analysis work, we created a training program for these learning professionals.
The training program focuses on adult pedagogy, didactics, and instructional design, aiming to equip participants with the skills to design effective educational programs for professional engineers. A key objective for BoostEuroTeQ is to help standardize and institutionalize learning professionals at EuroTeQ universities. Find out more about the qualification framework for the EuroTeQ learning professional, analysis on the needs of future engineers, and policy recommendations for enhancing lifelong learning in engineering education.